So I drove all the way to Oak Ridge today because I had an interview at Tire Discounters because I'm trying to get me a new job because washing dishes ain't cutting it. Flipping those heavy platters and just sitting there for hours a day gripping shit, moving it over, holding a little spray thing because we got like a 3 sink washer. It just, I mean, in about 15 to 30 minutes of me like sitting there holding plates in my wrist, it fucking hurts. Like I get it, forearm workout, if I work out beforehand, it kind of helps minimize it, but like, dude, it just because it's like, some days we get rushed. I got a lot of shit to clean. Like, they need the plates and stuff to put the food on to put out there. But it's like, I'm like the only one really trying to go above and beyond with that. And it's fucking hurting me at the end of the day. If I did this for a couple more months, I'm going to end up getting carpal tunnel. Like, I'm not going to be able to use my hands as much. It's like you think I'm bitching and complaining, but like, I've been trying to get my speed up, trying to like help everyone out, like do a little bit more than my job. The waitresses won't even flipping clean off the plates. It's like they have to bust the tables and stuff. Someone's food's on it. There's a gravy and shit. Like you can use a fork and a knife to scrape that shit off into the trash, and then they just throw them in the table or the little bus trays, like the tubs. And it's like if you would just take like 2 to 15 extra seconds to just stack that shit properly like it's Tetris, you could fit way more in there, and then you're not just like throwing it all around and rearranging it, and it's like it fills up so quickly. But it's like if you'd use your brain and stop fucking going out back and smoking pot and frying your brain all the fucking time to be nice to the customers, maybe you could fucking you do a better job. Because it's like, I really think about it, they're getting rid of the sink system, they're putting in like an automated dishwasher. My job's redundant. It's like, oh, it's gonna be the easiest thing in the world. Like, I'm already kind of pissed off and fed up with the place. Like, I'm grateful to have somewhere to like work and get my work ethic up and like improve myself a bit, but like everyone hates their life there. Flipping, the managers get on the cooks for smoking weed in the back, and it's like, yo, you let your daughters smoke weed, the waitresses smoke weed, go and smoke, take a smoke break. Like, what? You pick and choose who gets high? Those people are out there talking to the customers and stuff. Like, no one sees the cooks. Like, it's wild. Wow, it blows my fucking mind. But as I was getting to it, if everyone would do 10% more, even some of the cooks, like, they'd clean off the plates like they're supposed to, stack it correctly. I mean, it's not rocket science. You throw it back there, put it in a tray, press the button on the automated dishwasher, run it through there. You don't need me. My job is redundant. You hardly make enough money as it is. It's a flipping family there that's all getting paid in cash to do all these odd jobs for the place, and it's like, it doesn't seem shady at all. No, I mean, like, I don't want this on my taxes or some shit. Like, I just want extra side money for the week. Like, I see why the store doesn't make any fucking money or have any money in the bank. Like, I'm already negative $500 in the bank because my last check, or 2 weeks ago I cashed, bounced. And so now I owe so much money to the bank. I've already spent the money on car parts and shit, but like, and I get paid today too. Supposedly we're all getting paid in cash, and like the owner who sold it again is like just not cared. He's just like, oh, I haven't been paying attention to the business end of things. Yeah, just let the GM, yeah, let Renee just fucking run that place into the ground. Like, she's just gonna like text you and be like, is it all right if we cash him out this week? Or it's like, tell him what is going wrong. Like, be upfront and honest with him. Don't just sit there and beat around the bush. I get it, he's your owner and stuff, but like, you can't just like pussyfoot around all this shit. Like, it's fucking over our lives. I mean, you wouldn't do that for your own daughter if she got fucked over. You would be up there saying something to him. It blows my fucking mind, man. And it's like, I talk about all these people and I hate them, but like, I took the time to like get to know them, be nice, be courteous, deal with their bullshit. Like, I haven't blown up in the store and cursed them out or cussed them out with my anger or rage yet. I've been nice. I've been a good boy. It just pisses me off that they still stuck in their shitty ways. It's like, that most of those cooks hate their life. Hate, I come to work, hate the job, hate cooking the food. They get into little petty smart-ass remarks with each other. The waitresses give them hell. They give the waitresses hell. And it's like, it could be a great working environment. It could be family-friendly, like you say. But it's not. They're literally going down the drain. You're working those old men to death. The last cook who was really putting in work in there every day from like morning to close. Now he's out with medical problems because you overworked him. He's old and he's got shit wrong. You don't pay insurance. You don't pay medical. That's coming out of his pocket, out of his check. He's had to save up for that. And the other guy's with the VA. So he's getting screwed there too. The government's not going to pay their soldiers, their veterans. They try and screw you out of every little thing left and right. And the one good cook who actually want to keep the place clean and actually do things to protocol, you don't even listen to him. It's like, fuck that white guy, he's been to prison. Fuck him. Oh, I don't want to listen to you. You're trying to tell me how to do my job. If it's smart and it's safe and it's clean, why wouldn't you listen to him? I've literally heard you say, oh, you can learn from everybody. You don't need a degree to be a good cook. It just takes some time. I like to learn from people. But then you do your own thing and keep... It's just a bunch of bullshit, man. Bunch of bullshit. And like, I don't smoke anymore. I'm not with the weed shit. I can be around the weed and like not be enticed to smoke it. I've been doing good. I ain't judging them for what they want to do, but I'm just saying, it's probably holding you back, stopping your thoughts, stopping you from prospering when you could be, Like, I'm sober now, I can go get a better job. I can go get paid more. I'm trying to get this job at Tire Discounters, but then it's like every time I schedule an interview with the place, the manager calls out. It's not there. But it's always something, man. I just wanted to rant and get this off my chest before I go back to work. Because it's some fucking bullshit. It's always some fucking bullshit.
This is normal. Preparing to
Is that everything? That's pretty much it. Like, again, before this, I wasn't really doing anything. My last job shut down. I was a residential assistant at a very bad assisted living place. It was like running into the ground. Hardly had any money to pay us out. It's like, why work at a place 7 days a week during the nights and like you're not gonna get paid for it? Like, I get you want to take care of people. Like, there was some really cool residents there. Like, some of them had a lot of problems and like you couldn't help it. Some of them had some really bad diseases and shit that you could catch that they wouldn't tell you about. It's like, oh, you'll discriminate against them, but it's like, what if I end up catching this and now I am permanently like ill? You don't provide me medical either. Like, that's there's shady business practices everywhere, man. People cut corners to make money all the time, man. Hopefully I can get this job and get me some deals on the alignments and stuff like that. Maybe get me some new tires, new rims, or some shit. Something. It pays a little bit more than that. I think I might actually get benefits. I'm gonna need that. I need new glasses. Probably need to get my teeth work done. Probably overdue for a surgery in my wrist at this point. They were cold this morning. The whole drive here, granted it was cold, but it's like it takes a minute to get the blood flowing again because of where I've been working them to death. And you can like sit here and say I'm fussing, man. I've been doing this for like 2 months, and it's like I'm finally fed up with the bullshit, man. What was I saying? I was grateful for working again because where I hadn't been working for like 3 months. I was just stuck in my grandma's basement, like doing nothing but smoking weed and playing video games, getting the law called on me for being a tweaker when I'm not tweaking, having to deal with the lies and the bullshit that my grandma's going through because she's got dementia and she can't remember to pay bills and shit, but she can sure as hell bitch you out and expect money for the way you're living. She knows everything, but then doesn't see anything and just assumes. And you know what we say about assumptions? It makes an ass out of you and me, but like, she can't ever be wrong. I gotta be the stupid idiot kid, but yet I'm strong-willed and I want to speak my mind, and that's a fucking problem. I gotta be the weak-willed retarded baby that she can easily manipulate, but at the same time she wants someone like, a good strong man figure for the family. But like, that means I have to go to church and like sit here and listen to the preacher you pay money for to tell you what you want to hear. And it's like, I ain't with that shit. You know, you want to talk about God, you want to read about God. I love talking about mythology, learning history about how this shit all happened and why things were written the way they were. Because at the end of the day, a man's written those words in the book, and then a man's translated those words to another book. It's like, it's been man-made this whole time. Now, could there be some divine inspiration from the imagination? Yes, but then what inspired that? You know, you say it's God. What thing were they viewing, and what perspective did they have to get such a divine motive? You know, why was it written? For what purpose? The time period. I ain't gonna sit here and hate on every religion and every church, but I think every religion has some truth to it and some wrongs. But it's all a cultural perspective. It's effective with the times. We have to grow and evolve. You know, Satan's not really that bad of a guy. He's just an adversary. He's just a reason to have competition, a reason to evolve and grow. Yeah, having someone who's always gonna snitch you out and view you in the wrong light and try and like tell you off to God, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It means mind your P's and Q's and watch how you operate, because that motherfucker knows what you're doing, and he knows how to entice you and really get to what you really want. Like, he just knows you. Can't hide from that. It's like, you can't hide from how God knows everything already. Like, what? But yeah, he likes to, I don't know, I'm getting really into it. Shut my mouth and go to work. Probably got me some bad karma coming my way now with everything I just said, but like, yeah, have a good day.